Good morning, students. Now let us see the topic algebra of continuous function. Suppose f1g be two real functions continuous at a real number c, then here we are taking two real functions, then we can perform the four operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and also division. If f1g are continuous means, then adding that two, again we can say it is continuous. Similarly for subtraction also it is continuous. Then instead of product, here we will be using the word composition. Okay, composition. Then for division we will be saying it is the quotient rule. So here we are having one more condition, that is this denominator value should not be equal to 0. Suppose if denominator value equal to 0 means, what will happen? If denominator 0, anything by 0 will be getting the result as infinity. So only they are saying this denominator value should be not equal to 0. So let us prove this. In your book they had given the proof for the first one, that is for addition they had proved the result. Now I am proving the second result. So first, given f1g are continuous real valued function. If it is continuous means, then by definition we can write limit x tending to c of f of x equal to f of c. Similarly for g we can write limit x tending to c of g of x equal to g of c. So first let us consider this limit x tending to c of f minus g of x equal to, first let us operate this x inside, limit x tending to c of f of x minus g of x. This is by definition. Then let us separate the limits for both the terms. This is by theorem of limits. So by using the theorem of limits, let us bring this limit inside. Then by the definition of continuity, for this limit x tending to c of f of x, here we can replace with f of c. Similarly, we can replace the second term with g of c. Then by definition, we can write f minus g of c. So we can say if f and g are continuous function, then f minus g is also a continuous function. Then here we are having a remark. So if we in the place of composition of two functions, suppose if one function is a constant function, for example we are considering f of x as lambda, which is a constant function, then we will be getting the result as lambda composite g of x equal to lambda into g of x is also continuous. In particular, if you are taking lambda value as -1 means, then the continuity of f implies the continuity of minus f. That means if f is continuous, then minus f is also continuous. Similarly, if you are taking a constant function for quotient rule, we will be getting the result like this. In the place of f, we are replacing with lambda. Then we will be getting the result as lambda by g of x. This is also continuous, provided always the denominator value should be not equal to 0. So let us see an example related to this. Prove that every rational function is continuous. So rational function. First, what's meant by a rational number? Rational number means it will be in the format p by q. Rational function means it will be of the form p of x by q of x. So let us write the rational function f is given by f of x equal to p of x by q of x, where p of x and q of x are polynomial functions. So now we have to prove the rational function is continuous. So we know that p of x and q of x are polynomial functions. Polynomial functions are also continuous function. So we can say if numerator is continuous and also denominator is continuous means, then automatically this quotient p of x by q of x is also continuous, provided the condition is q of x is not equal to 0. That's all. provided that condition denominator is not equal to 0. Let us see an example, one more example. Discuss the continuity of sine function. This is an important problem. Let us take f of x as sin x, which is defined for every real number. Let C be that real number. Then we are considering x equal to c plus h. If x tends to c means then automatically h will become 0. X tends to c means here we have to replace with c, then c minus c will become 0. So if x tends to c, then we can say h tends to 0. So let us consider limit x tending to c of f of x equal to limit x tending to c of, in the place of f of x, replace with sin x. Then if x tends to c means we can replace with h tends to 0. Then in the place of x we have to replace with c plus h. Then use the formula sin a plus b equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So after this expansion, split the limit for the two terms. Then in the next step, apply the limit. Substituting h equal to 0 here, cos 0 value is 1. So here this value will become 1. Then what about this term? We'll be getting here as sin 0. Sin 0 value is 0. So this entire term will become 0. So first term we'll be getting sin c and second term 0. So simply sin c we are getting. Sin c is nothing but f of c. So we can say that limit x tending to c of f of x equal to f of c. So this is the definition for continuous function. So we can say that sine function is a continuous function. Similarly, let me prove for tan x. Tan x is nothing but sin x by cos x. Here we are having one more condition, that this denominator value is not equal to 0. If cos x not equal to 0 means what should be the value for x? Value for x should be 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. If x value is equal to this value, then this value will become 0. Here it should not be equal to 0. So we have to consider x value should not be equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Now let us take sin x as g of x and cos x as h of x. So first prove sin x is a continuous function. To prove sin x is a continuous function, simply you repeat this previous example. Here I am simply writing prove the previous example. But if it is asked in the exam, you simply prove that result and then write. Similarly, we can prove h of x equal to cos x is also a continuous function. So we can say if numerator is a continuous function and denominator is a continuous function, means that entire term tan x is a continuous function. So here I am writing thus f of x equal to tan x, being the quotient of two continuous functions, is continuous. So this is the result we have to prove. Students, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.